Friday, you know what that means. Tammy Bruce at 10 o'clock in the morning, and here she is.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Big smile to start things off with.
Yeah.
The Democrats are not happy about him running, I'm sure.
Well, we know, as you noted, the majority of Democrats who are in the grassroots, regular Americans, don't want him to run, right? They know what has happened here, and it's affected their lives. And he already has a challenger for the primary, right, in Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Media is trying to avoid him, and we'll see if that works. He's already started with a pretty good percentage. I think it was like 14 or 15% like him. So I think this is indicative of the fact that they have been running on kind of a fantasy that accidentally worked, which is the basement strategy, and they're thinking, well, we can do it again. I mean, look at everything that has happened that they've been allowed to do, and I think it's given them a false sense of we can now do whatever we want. It's going to be up to the American people to change that. So the country is at risk. It's not just politics. If this guy stays in and these policies if they get the impression that we can do whatever we want, things are going to get even worse.
Heaven forbid that something happens to our president between now and the election in November 2024, because that would be President Harris.
Right. Well, that was the argument in the beginning, was he must have chosen her so that nothing ever does happen to him. So that was like the guarantee. But, you know, there is a backbench with the Democrats, at least a few, that are, I mean, she really has lowered the bar when it comes to what you would expect from someone in politics. Even Gavin Newsom might be able to manage his way through something. But what's going to affect us is a black swan event, either with banking, international relations, the Middle East. It's going to be something where Americans snap to it, realizing that something very, very big is at stake.
Or a terrible, serious gaffe by the president, which betrays his age and infirmity. But anyway, let's move on, because we've got another big one here. It looks like there is a breakthrough in the Hunter Biden case. The question is, did Attorney General Merrick Garland interfere in this case and obstruct justice? Looks like it.
Well, the only way, because they all protect themselves, that we would find out about this is from a whistleblower. That's always been the case. The calling for people inside to show us what you have, because otherwise it's so protected you just wouldn't know. And they have gotten away with so much. Look at everything that the DOJ in particular has happened, starting with the Tea Party and Lois Lerner and the revealing with the IRS, by the IRS of tax filings to the enemies of the pro-life groups, as an example, the spying on Americans, and nothing has happened to anyone. No wonder they think they can get away with it. A whistleblower with receipts, which this particular one claims he has. It's not like he said, that he says he has receipts. His lawyer says this, which could be valuable and important. And the American people, I don't know if what they expect is that just nothing will ever happen to any of them. But this also goes beyond Hunter Biden. This once again reveals how we now have a system that is operating like a cartel, and that we have to stop it. We've got to interfere with this rollout that they have that has emboldened them to do this. That's why we have to, it's not partisan at all. All of us are at risk when you've got a government that is completely forgotten about the average person. Once again, we're all forgotten men and women, and then we need a future that is not another extreme swing of the pendulum as we address what certainly is corruption, we know, in the government, and possibly criminal behavior.
Ouch. All right, you brought the fire as usual. Tammy, you're all right.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we'll see you next week, for sure.
Yes.
All right.